Okay, so I am utter garbage at this game, but I still find it enjoyable, so we're gonna have another fling with Transport Fever. This game's not out yet, it'll be out on November the 8th. But thankfully I begged and groveled my way to getting a press key for it, with the only stipulation that I can't actually rate the game with these, so I can't go 10 out of 10 game of the year every year. So I won't. Launch it up with another free game, this time hitting up the USA. We'll try something small, because I get intimidated by medium maps. In fact, basically this is just going to be super easy mode because I'm so bad at it. This might as well called Murka. Wonder if it takes that as well. Nice. Alright, make it so. So if you were following the stream the other day, then you'll know what's going on here, but perhaps you weren't. It's Transport Fever. We've got the fever for building up transport networks, trains, buses, flights, ships, and the rainbow that goes between. Seems a lot like Transport Tycoon, which, as we know, I mastered the art of, so we'll see just how well that transfers into this. Last time I was just faffing around a bit, building up some horse-drawn carriages and some trains. They didn't make me much money. Let's see if I can't make a bit more money here. I'd be welcome to any kind of audience interaction here on what to do to make loads of money, because clearly I don't know how. Make sure to transport the industry output products, otherwise an industry decreases or stops production. I wonder if that's true if, say there's a logging camp and I just never help it out. Did Jake ever make money off the horse carriages? There was a slim profit margin, but it probably wasn't even enough to replace them at the end of the day. You are the one with an early key, Jake. Don't rub it in by asking us for tips. Can't win them all. Buy the train before you spend all your money on tracks, Jake. Now there's some good advice from Bulldog Fan. The loading time's taken a fair bit of work, but the one thing I was told was that this is a stable version that they have, and they're still working on optimization. Can understand where they're coming from there, because work on a game still goes on way up to release. Well, it can do. Asalkur says, why won't he stream Manipur? Did he give up? Why would I give up on Manipur? We have nothing but the best for that nation. Okay, now I know I'm a pretty blind guy, but this is getting a bit ridiculous. There we go. Achievement unlocked. Reach the year 1950 without going bankrupt. Probably should put a check on that you start on not 1950. Okay, so what do we have here? We've got Mesquite. Can I rename these cities? Yes, I can. Alright, time to make loads of money. The question is how? Well, I could start by having a lovely commuter train that runs from Winston-Salem to here. These names suck. You are now known as Malton. And you, I know this is Murica, so you are now known as Visby. Brilliant new world names right there. Jake, rename a city to Bornholm and make it might. You might mean mighty. Well, Visby is nice, but you're right, Bornholm is better. Okay, so we have a staggering $30 million dues. Let's try not to tank it all. So, for starters, might as well get ourselves a decent train station here for Malton. I'm sure I can remember the controls here. Wonderful, I almost can. Terminal station or train station. There's no real need for anything other than a terminus. Terminus, terminal, what difference does it make? What's a shame is that it doesn't show capture. Is it capture? Also, what the heck happened there? I swear it just flew up into the screen. Maybe. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, capture area seems awfully small. I mean, doing it this way really seems like I get to be the heart of the city, so why don't we just demolish these buildings and not care at all what they think. I'd quite like to upgrade it as well, just to get more capture. Yeah, it couldn't hurt just to go up for 2. Lovely. Alright, so there we go, there's Malton's train station. It's going to run all the way up to Bornholm. Bornholm needs something similar. Ah, right, I can change this before I deploy it. Good to know. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Okay, it's going to need some tracks. High speed or regular? Nah, just regular, right? It's plenty good enough. Now this is where the game really dies on its ass. Bit of a shame that. But I need to get out of this city first and foremost. Just Vaska all of our money on the tracks. There's no problem there, probably. Okay, does that look like an acceptable train line? Yeah, people are going to be so happy that they'll be able to meet their brothers over in Bornholm. Good enough. Just needs something of a line that comes away. Now, I tend to be extremely bad at this part. But I need it to come away and arc off into a wee train bitty. And that is probably not how you do it. No, see, that's not something they're going to manage to do, so nay to that. Now that, on the other hand, looks a bit better. Now it can come away to the depot that I make here. Goody. And then you have to do much and such the same going back in. Look at how much more beautiful this is. Oh, that's getting me all excited. Okay. So for these trains, we're gonna need whatever this thing's called. Boom. Oh man, that's gorgeous. I hope I don't need signals on it, because I have no idea how signaling really works. I probably never will. Let's get ourselves a decent multi-million-dollar train. Perhaps the 4884 Big Boy is not what I need. This articulated locomotive was a real monster and carried the latest in steam technology. They were used primarily to haul freight over the mountains between Green River and Ugh. Okay, well I don't need the Big Boy. High-speed streamlined locomotives. Passenger trains? Yes, say no more. Unless there's something else that's even better, but no, looks like it's got a 35 build date, which seems pretty good. We'll roll with that, and then what do I want? Some axle cars, maybe some decent axle cars though. The Streamlined Coach New Mexico for passengers. Holds 100 and... no, that's top speed. Hang on, what's this thing's top speed? $160, so anything... yeah, the New Mexico coach seems perfectly well suited for it. The capacity is a little low, but I think they all are at this point. So some streamlined coaches. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, why not? Hopefully that's adequate. Good. Alright, so you're going to need a new line. Just limit yourself to one train, Jake. Yeah, well, they're too expensive for me to have multiple ones of them. Alright, so here is the line 1, aka the Great Commute. And we need a name for this train. And the one shot seems perfectly adequate. Just lovely. Oh, man. Forgive me for getting all kinds of excited over this. Don't know why it's going so slowly, though. But there are a lot of things in this world that I don't know. Maybe it's still pulling at a station. I'm gonna believe that. Not station, but, you know. 42, 45, 50 kilometers per hour. Yeah, could you do this in Transport Tycoon? That's right, you could not. Now, I highly doubt there are really any passengers waiting for us here. No, sir. But they'll come to know the greatness of this new track. Is anybody over in Bornholm? Nobody waiting. I wonder how long it takes for them to actually start using this. Because I just sunk a ridiculous amount of money on that. And I'm not feeling the... not feeling the returns yet. We've got iron ore here. I wonder where it can go. You make planks. What do our cities want right now? Yeah, the usual. Right, you make coal. Do people want coal? No, not yet. At least. You know, I thought production chains would make me loads of money united, but it really didn't last time. Livestock and grain, but those need to go into food factories, right? Ah, why faff around with that when I could do what I really want to do? Admire the one shot. Steaming along at 105 kilometers per hour, enjoying the American view. Everyone loves trains. Wouldn't want to know someone that didn't. Jake, have you played Railroad Tycoon 3? No, I haven't. I have very few transport games under my belt. And those that I do, I suck at them. I'm more of a theme park guy myself. Jake, Mother Nature built you some natural roads to join two towns by ferry. Well, we'll get on that, because we haven't touched on water travel just yet. Looks like there were already signals there, so thank goodness for that. This color has got to change. Can't remember how, though. Where was it? Aha. The blackest one shot. Nah, it's not a good color. White. So still no passengers. I really wonder what it takes for passengers to start using this thing. Nothing waiting. Maybe I need to go on some kind of publicity run. Oh, there we go. We got one passenger for the great commute. They'll start understanding how great it is. So, Montgomery and Fayetteville. Nah, don't like these names at all. What do we call this? I think we'll call this Kev Dev Town. Great name, don't you think? Montgomery is actually a good name. I think we'll keep it. So, transporting these two places. Now, I haven't built a harbour before. Good to know they're nice and cheap, huh? Not sure I get it. Docks outside of Navigua. So what, do you have to line up perfectly? Looks like you do. Okay, but the capture area is really low. Unless I make you some kind of monster. Doesn't really seem to help though. I mean, it just seems way too small to even be useful. Or am I meant to ship, like, collect people with trucks over to here? I mean, I'd believe that. Can you drive buses to the ferry dock? That's what I'm thinking right about now. Crunch. Beautiful. Man, boats are expensive, aren't they? I bet they're really expensive. Passenger ship, please. Oh, not so. Look at the Schaffhausen and the Zurich. Frankly, I'll take the faster one. They're both slow as heck. Good lifespan on both of them. How am I meant to know which one's better then? I think I'll take you. But still, I need a destination for you. I could make you go to Bornholm, but really, why go to Bornholm when we could go to Kevdev Town? And I think it's much more suited for going to Kevdev Town here. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. And we only have to crush a few buildings. Only 2, you say? Progress. Dum dum da dum dum da dum da dum. Why don't I buy both and just see which is more popular? Set the line for both of them. And you'll be good. This line will be known as Watery Grave. Why not a third dock for Bornholm, Jake? I don't know. Is it that useful to have another dock here in Bornholm? I don't know. I do know that the catchment kind of blows here. So maybe I just need to have a better road. Oh, that's an awful, awful road. We'll just crush one of the buildings and be done with it. So I wonder if there's the same problem with the councils hating you. Beautiful. True marvel of American engineering right here. Acceptable. Alright, well with that, are you broken down already? No, you're just smoking. Achievement unlocked, first ship arrived. I think this game and I have very different ideas of what achievements are. Can I move these up somehow? Or do I just have to remove? That works, right? But I thought I renamed this. Alright, looking good. If only these ships weren't obscenely slow. How will you get your ship under the bridges, Jake? I'm sure there's plenty of room under the bridges. Look at how high they are. I think there's a map mode for this. Land use, contours, navigable. Okay, yeah, you're potentially right. Yeah. How do I change this bridge? Another question is, do I really want this bridge? Maybe I could just destroy it. Upgrade? No, not possible, huh? Right, neither of these bridges are that great. Well, down you go. Crunch. Apparently I can't build my own road. Isn't that just a whole heap better? Terrain alignment collision. That's better. Done, and done expensively. That's 20 million of our ducats already gone. Well spent, I'd say, frankly. Pat myself on the back for that one. Hold on, does that still count as navigable? Maybe it's definitely telling me it's not. It's definitely telling me it's not. Oh, got too cocky, I think. Right, how do I have larger ones? That's not good enough. DDR blind strikes even on a river. Hush you. Aha, that kind of works. Alright, how about the curviest bridge you ever saw? Or how about absolutely not? It's getting expensive. Hopefully nobody minds that the main connection is down. I'm sure they'll laugh about it in the future. Maybe what we need are for these roads to already be higher when they approach here. Hey, think I might be onto something with that? Because I do. Ups-a-daisy. Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Man, it almost hurts being this smart. Look at how navigable that is. I don't care about this one so much. This is fine, Jake. If the only way to cross that river is your ferry, then make bucko bucks. Bucko bucks. This guy. Alright, so this train is busy costing me loads of money whilst having only 13 passengers. Forgive me for thinking that that's scary. I mean, you service most of the town, and yet... Oh well. Similarly, you service much of the town there. But this dock needs to be fed. So I have an idea for that. Now we drive on the right hand side because this is America, right? Ching, doo -doo 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 -doo. So you drive there, I want you to go da 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 da. This is going to be the best transport system America ever saw. Judging by America, it's going to be the only one it's ever seen. So, we need some road vehicles. Some coaches. Or maybe I can throw them into the back of the Mac AC. Such low capacity, but... Well, if I must... I honestly think one will be enough, given how we tend to do with this. I can add more if it's needed in the future. Good. You're going to get your new line here. It's going to go to approximately everywhere. Beautiful. That's a decent line. Hell, that's a beautiful line. Jake, two things about your bridge. Use the MN keys to raise or lower the middle of a bridge. Also, you were using a street which has a much slower speed than a country road. Huh. Well, damn. Oh well, what's done is done. I don't want to change this road. Maybe that's why it was so much more expensive as well. I mean, who's going to be walking along the side here? At least someone knows what they're talking about in all of this. So it looks like these boats are going to cost me a whole lot of money whilst having 0 passengers for one long time. It's 18 grand down the drain. Nobody waiting at these places. I wonder if they have to do that thing in Transport Tycoon where they register at places first. In that case, it's going to be a long time before I see any money out of there. Man, I wish I could see a train station that had so few passengers there. Where's that bus of ours? I'm gonna rename you More Buggy. Make me money. That's pretty fun. It would be more fun if you actually had some passengers, but not seeing that. Also, KevDev is recommending that we set one of these to wait for full load. I think they'd be waiting a long time. You're apparently the faster one, so I find that a bit strange. Also, there's only one area, or one docking point here, so not so convinced on that right now. Oh, then again, we have at least one person in KevDev Town who can't wait to get on the boat. Where are these passengers? Hello? He wants to shop, so he's getting on this, Oh wow, really? None of these places get supplied. Well, it's their call. Oh, well, the margin's growing a bit here, at least. Or rather, the lack thereof is shrinking. Sometimes I wonder if it would be better for you to wait for full load, but man, it takes so long for these to build up. Jake should have the boat service 2 of the towns and meet in the middle one to decrease travel time and increase profit. Ah, hey, that's a clever idea. Right, trying to think how to give you guys different lines. I'm sure I can figure this out. Yes, I'm sure I can figure it out. I don't want to change the watery grave here. There we go. New line for you. Good. And we'll change out the watery grave. To just be behind, between Bornholm and Lower KevDev. The Lockheed Super Constellation. And a steak car. Typical Americans. Can't get their minds out of meat. Oh, we're picking up the pace here though. We've got 24 passengers on the Great Commute. Can't wait for the day that the Great Commute will have multiple trains running along it. What about a bus connection between the Bornholm dock and train station, Jake? I don't know if that's effective. Like, I really have no idea if that's effective. I mean, I can get behind the idea of servicing Bornholm with buses, but I can believe that a bit better once I see the Montgomery bus service actually turning some coin. Because look at all the people waiting at the bus stop. None of them. Have you had any passengers? You actually haven't had a single passenger in the Moore buggy. That worries me. Well, we shouldn't be dissuaded. I mean, we have millions to waste here. That seems like a poor choice. So you're going to come out. What do I want you to service here? Vroom vroom. And it does service the train station, right? It does glow. Well, I'll believe it. This might be better. No, I like it. So it goes vroom, 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 turns around, and goes back there. Not seeing any problemo with that. Except maybe I should connect these up. Oh yeah, that's definitely how I wanted that road game. I'll take that though. And you'll be driving on the right hand side, of course. It's a struggle to remember that, you know. Just beautiful. Jake, what is that angry flashing red warning button at the top of the screen? Oh, it is flashing, isn't it? Town authorities complain about the following interrupted street connections. KevDev Town to Malton, KevDev Town to Oil Refinery. KevDev Town to the Oil Refinery? What oil refinery? So I'm guessing they're complaining that I butchered this. I mean, go figure, but what do you want me to do? Fix it? So somebody said this was like a country road? Sure. Not too shabby. Hold on, is that still country road? Okay, I'm just gonna guess it was. Keeps everything going, and now there's no warnings. Good. See, I'm a good guy. Don't ask me where the 30 million went. Great Commute is very slowly building up in popularity. Painfully slowly, one could even say. Now, has anybody gotten on the Moore Buggy? Well, I'll be damned, you have a passenger. We make good money on this. Remember, Jake, MN keys. I think they do the same as the other thing that I use. So let's take this road, for example. That's M, N. Well, oh, guess I'm just full of rubbish. Man, look at it go. Could make some awesome roads in this. If only I had even an ounce of creativity. Who's even driving? That has a huge pool. I don't really think there's much use in adding road connection there. I might be completely wrong. But there's, you know, I don't understand any of the fine game mechanics here. Not a shred. I just know that I'm having fun. Wow, 3 people. Make money, money make. Oh, I don't like that though. That one person at Montgomery Central, though. They'll be making me all the money then. Okay, I don't know what else to do from here. I don't think I can take out loans in all of this. You know, I don't really need to see income, so let's not worry about that. What do we have here? Information about vehicle lists, stations, our lines, the income from our lines. Yeesh. Population of each area, factories. Okay. All the lines we have, that's nice. The only thing that I really haven't touched on then are the airports, probably because I don't have many millions to blow on them. But you know, what if I had Portland come to Bornholm, for example? Just needs a small airport, really. You know, between this airport and the cost of my yeah, and the cost of the planes, I think that's not a good idea. For all I know, like Transport Tycoon, the way to money could well be just build airport, acquire money. Time to end the practice run, Jake. Let's try Europe. But I want to see how this goes. I mean, if I don't somehow figure out how to make money, I'm not going to learn anything here. Picked up that one passenger. I hope they're a millionaire who enjoys their trip on this luxury yacht. How have you been doing, though? Oh, you'll be doing better, though. You picked up 7. Let's enjoy the ride. Game looks great. I find that so hard to believe because it has such a tiny team working on it, but no. Looks lovely. Is advertising a thing, Jake? I don't know. I'd like it to be. I need to get people to ride my trains. Jake, does city population increase over time in this game? Yes, if you give a city its transport and its goods, then it's going to grow. This is an assumption by me, but it's a fairly good one. Is it considered back seating if I say maybe passengers aren't the way to go? No, not at all. Back seat all you want. We don't have any limitations on that around here. Please make me loads of money, ship 1. Alright, so you made me 2 grand on that one passenger. Maybe if you can get about 12 million more of them, we'll start making a profit here. We've seen a few passengers, but not enough to break even. I worry for my economy. Okay, so clicking on this shows me my finances. Oh, I can borrow loads of money though, that's nice. Can I borrow it and repay it for no real cost? Good. How much can I borrow? Fortunately, this is not Europa. I am not limited to my no loan things. That loan interest is steep though. Let's not be paying that then. Oh, right, the starting money was a loan. I guess. Yeah, must be. Because I started 30 million in debt. Got our charts. Logo, okay. Jake, did you try transporting goods? I tried that last time I played. It didn't go so good. I mean, there's probably a whole host of reasons why it didn't go so good. Why did we go to the New World when it's this horrible? Europe is where it's at. The KevDev Express was making money though, so yeah, there is something to be said for transporting goods. I'm a little, you know, lacking in money for doing that now though. Then again, the one shot is trying its hardest. It's trying so hard to make me money. Full speed ahead to cash money. Oh hell yes. Watching this is so much fun. The brakes on this thing though. Whew. This train is going to be so profitable. Nice guy bank, we know you have no business or any plan, but here's 30 million for you to play with trains. Well, it's like me in the Stockholm bank. Oh man, it's positively busy in here. Down you go, and you stock up. I like the way it just goes up like that, and... oh, we're in the green. We were in the green. Okay. Everything's coming up Thrill House. I bet even the more buggy is making me money these days. It's trying. It's trying so hard. You won't get money by mowing down our passengers, you know. We've got 3 people on here. Where's the money? Skylines, eat your heart out. Yeah, I kind of hope that you guys are enjoying this as much as I am, but I also don't care, because I'm loving this. The more buggy is unstoppable. Strange UFO music we got going here. Oh, that green. The one shot makes us money yet. Just takes a disturbingly long time for the stations to actually fill up. How about the boats though? That's the ultimate test. How's that dosh looking? Grim, in a word. It's like a battle to see who can lose me the least money here. Jake, admit it. You were the guy in Roller Coaster Tycoon who made cheap, salty food and then jacked up the price of sodas, which are 50% ice. Well, it wasn't Roller Coaster Tycoon, it was Theme Park, but you're still right. As unstoppable as your mounting debt. Hey, I mean... we made a profit last year, which means we can make a profit this year. Just probably doesn't look like it. Besides, everyone knows that you don't count building costs into the margins. I feel like KevDev Town is a huge place that we're not taking ample advantage of. Why have I not set up any bus lines here? Probably because it's already getting good capture. Good amount of capture from the docks itself. Oh, I like this. Oh, the money's just rolling in now. Look at all that. Well, I mean, it's kind of rolling in. Jake, click on a town, press some buttons, see if you can advertise. This is a big thing for you, I see. But, well, can't mess with the Kev Dev. We've got charts, we've got population, but I'm not seeing any way of advertising here. Wouldn't be up there. Now, if I had to guess, you cannot. The tutorial never told me anything about that either. Accumulate a fortune of $1 billion without debt. Always the without debt part. Well, I'm gonna guess not. Jake, try to make an industrial line. Sure, but I might have to rely on trucks here. For example, one night I said it to me wife. Right. Just so not familiar with how it all sets up. I mean, maybe if we took this oil from the oil well to the oil refinery and then took their fuel to Montgomery. Maybe the oil would have to go somewhere as well, though. Probably get better profits on this since it's further. Possibly. Well, we can try it. This is for goodies. We'll get a station right here. Which means we'll also need a station over here. But we would also need one over here if I really want to provide you with fuel. I mean, I am hemorrhaging money here, in a good way, so we can do this. Now, how do I actually get these goods to you proper? Maybe what I have to do is actually look at the zoning. I'm guessing it goes to commercial. This is a guess, a complete guess though. There you go. Oh, that was a bad move, because that's... oh, well, never mind. That's the depot, right? You take the oil and the fuel. It's good enough for me. Say hello to your new line. You go from here to here. Get to it. I'll worry about this route once they pile up with some oil here. Maybe I shouldn't wait. It's not like they're expensive things to run. Yeah, hardly. Whew. Maybe if you looked at the actual lay of the land before sinking all your money into massive infrastructure projects. I don't know why you think I'd be doing that. Oh, hey, the oil production here ain't bad. I might need more than just the one truck. Right, we all know what this this supply path does then. That is telling me that, yeah, I'm gonna need one more, I think. Alright, we'll make it so. Another Studebaker. You know what line you gotta do. Make me money. I feel like I'm doing a lot of extra work for myself here. Let's shorten this road. What's the top speed for one of these crude and lewd oil drum carriers? 60, so there's no need to do anything more than a small country road. Narrow angle, you say? There you go. Why not transport the oil by rail truck and spread the freedom juice properly, Jake? I like trucks. Do I have to give any more reason than that? I sure hope I don't. Oh man, I am rolling in money. All that green. If we take away the construction costs and a lot of the other costs, frankly. Running cost of railroad mounting up there. Are you still rolling in green there, one shot? Yes, actually. Well, kind of. I guess there are the other costs, like maintaining the stations. That is purely guessing, though. Hey, you're producing well. Don't know why you're not being put over there, though. Surely these guys want their fuel. Or do you have to give a different kind of depot? No? No, you really don't. Jake, I know this is incredibly off topic, but did you ever get my Twitch message about that spooky game? Yes I did. There's probably good reason that I haven't acted on it. It's a shame you're limited to 50. I hope you pick up the pace once you get on these country roads. Yeah. Just make it faster and more efficient for you. I got money to spare, clearly. But there was only one bit of fuel. Don't know how these towns even survive with so little fuel. But line usage is relatively okay. And soon we're going to have actual fuel for you. Don't know where that oil is going to go. I guess I could throw it over to the chemical plant. Sounds a bit Resident Evil, but we could do that. Voska money. Ah, what's a ducat or two? Oh, this one could actually take oil, but why would I take it when I have this available? I do not know. Done and done right. Alright, so this guy is overflowing with crude and lewd barrels of oil. And these are hopefully making me tons of money. Wow! It's the greenest thing I've built since I got here. All the money's in oil, lads. I need more trucks for crude and lewd. Jake, do you keep your anti-blobbing policies while playing city builder games as well? In my city builder games, looks are everything. But if you'd watched my Caesar 3 campaign, Caesar 3 2016 one that is, don't go to that horrible 2014 one. Yeah, you'll know how I operate when it comes to city building. Jake, now you understand why Americans hate public transport and love trucks and oil. Hell yes. Oh, the money to be made from lucrative deals like this. Slow down, let me follow you here. So you've only got 3 trucks of oil, and that 3 loads of oil, and that still makes us 21 grand. Look at it go. Jake, you play RimWorld? No. Easy way to answer those questions for yourself. Is this an early access game? If so, Jake has not played it, and Jake is not interested in playing it until it finishes early access. No matter how much I am told, oh no, Factorio's an amazing game, it might as well not be in early access, I go, well good. Can't wait for the day that they actually take it out of early access so I can enjoy it. Oh man, these ships. We're getting the upbeat music because we are rolling in dosh. And we have the GM Fishbowl. Tell me more, Fishbowl friend. More passengers, faster speed, much more expensive, lower lifespan. Why even bother? So, is the Moore buggy making money? Yeah, man. We've got this game all sussed out. I bet the one shot is making it too. Oh, baby. What lucrative times we live in. Bet Houston wish they had this much fuel. Montgomery has mediocre amount of fuel helping out. Line usage is still low, but if I supplied them with other things, they'd be doing even better, probably. Been a while since Jake was this excited about success on full easy babby mode. Why you gotta be so hurtful? I'm making money, we're in the green, everything is coming up Thrill House. Almost making $1 million on this train. Minted. So just how fast do you go? Over 100, okay, so this doesn't need to be any more of a high-speed railway than it already is. Good to know. I think it's time for the Malton Airport, Jake. What's a little noise pollution in the way of industry? I really don't have the money for that. But that's nothing a saucy little loan couldn't suss out for us. Bornholm needs to be the center of attention here. And nobody seems that angry with me, which is nice for a change. But what a small catchment. That is a worryingly small catchment area, but I can still build it anyway. Who's gonna care? Beautiful. Alright. But where are you gonna go? Portland needs to be serviced in some way, shape, or form. And when there's no other way out of that crap hole, we provide the best, also known as only solutions. We only need something that does short distances, but if it can't hold a decent amount of passengers, then what's even the point? Yeah, 15 should do us. Let's see just how well this works then. What is even that route? You're just showing off with that kind of curve. Well, make me money, that's all I care about. Don't think that bus station hits in with this, so let's add another one right there. Does it even work that way? I don't know. Jake, follow the plane. Yes. Oh. Stay with me, Aircraft 1. How majestic. It's like I'm really playing Pilot Wings. If it were Lucky playing Pilot Wings and you want to reimagine that, just tilt your monitor by 20 degrees either way. And then when we hit the ground, just like spin it around a bit. Oh, not only that, but we get a gorgeous view of our train. Alright, nice. Can't wait for you to make me loads of money. But you have no passengers on you right now, and I don't think anyone wants to get on either way. We're just flying for the hell of it. I can't believe even my boats are making me money. What an age we live in. And the more buggy has people wanting to ride it. I wonder why it takes so long for it to pick up though. I mean, in the early days nobody wanted to get on my bus, now they do. Are they just scared of the idea of the bus driving around for a while? I know that the things are piling up here and I'd be making a lot more money if I actually had more trucks working them. But I'm satisfied with this, safe in the knowledge that we'll probably be moving on to Europe in a moment. Communism has finally conquered America. Well, it took a while for the... what is this even? Loaded, unloaded. Okay. It took a while for the passengers to actually start turning good coin, and it was a heavy investment, but it seems to have worked out. I'm not sure if that helps these grow or not. I didn't pay much attention to what Bornholm's starting population was. Same with Malton. But have they grown? Just with moving population and without goods? All that green. I made 1.6 million ducats on this last time. I would like to know what the upkeep for these are though. Money, tell me more. Property maintenance is negligible. Yeah, looks fine to me. Is anybody getting on my damn planes though? Well, two people are right there. Okay, You're just burning money like you do aggressive expansion. Alpha Gamo, they are a lot more aware than I am. They're telling me that yes, it did grow. Bornholm, that is. You know, I think this game offers me something that Transport Tycoon just didn't. I see myself playing this quite a bit. That's not just because I'm getting excited over finally turning a profit, although that might be part of it. Still nobody here wanting to be picked up, but we do have people back home. Look at that green. Utterly delighted with this. Wonder where most of my income's coming from, though. Okay, well, so far this year, yeah, most of it from the railway, actually. You might think that these trucks are pulling in the heavy green, but it's all proportional. Cha-ching. Probably a lot more profitable to have a train network that actually goes around and services these, but that would take some creativity to work it all out. And we have these guys just sitting here not doing anything. Can't wait to see how much these 7 passengers are willing to fork out. Where's my one plane, though? Oh, there we go. That one empty plane that nobody wants to ride. We'll make money yet. Is the map in this game randomly generated, or are there multiple? It's randomly, so you can use a seed. But you can also make custom maps. It was a lot easier to get on a plane in the 1950s. But 1960s, actually. Up and away. This reminds me nicely of Just Cause 2. Attaching yourself to a plane that's taking off was so much fun. Especially if you're a big old cheater like me and use the unlimited grapple hook distance. Target spotted, moving in. Oh, looking forward to those mega bucks. And apply brakes. And apply money. Passengers? No. Passenger. Also, did I see drums of oil there? Maybe that's not part of anything here. So, not bad. Much like TTD, could be that easy money is just setting up airports. Because it's very little to have to think about. Perhaps a longer distance than that would be better. You know, immeasurably better. I'd have to try that. The ducat burner is doing its job. Oh. Okay, I think it's safe to say we've conquered America. We're rolling in money and we have so many goods that we could be pumping out loads more money if we just set up some trucks or an actual rail network here. I wonder how you'd even do that then. So you'd have to have a rail network that started here, chugga chugga chugga, hit this place up, dropped off all the crude oil, picked up all the fuel and took it here? Or would you just have it go back and forth? That seems awfully short for a train. Like, unnecessarily. Anyone have some bright ideas on if they had to... Let's take what I have here. Crude oil turning into oil and fuel, and we need to take the oil to Montgomery and the oil over to the chemical plant and the fuel over to Montgomery. How would you do it with trains? Just one train that goes back and forth here and one that goes along here? Or maybe one that goes between here and one that goes between here? Just seems a little inefficient for trains. Morgan says, I think trucks doing the factory run and a train from the Well Refinery City. Or one long loop between the four. I think the... well... probably not impossible. Let's see you go... Can't say I like it, really. Would be a bit tankly. Two loops that join in the middle route. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. I mean, that would assume a massive output of crude oil. Man, I'm making so much money, it feels like I'm cheating. I can even repay the extra loan that I took out. Jake, make a loop to take the crude to the refinery, oil to the chemical plant, fuel to Houston, and then back to the oil well. You know, for practice, why don't we try making that? How badly could it possibly go? Guess that would make you terminus, though. Don't know if we're going to need two platforms, but let's prepare for that anyway. Goes to the chemical plant then, sure. Oh, is it even gonna like this? Oh, it does actually. Nice. And then from here, you wanted to go over there. This might require tunneling. Just what I asked for, engineers. Right on the money. Yeah, I think I'd rather not have to click and hold for this. I should just click and then click again. Well. I would rather go up without having to take a tunnel, this much is true. This seems a little unnecessary though. Can we bring it down a notch? There we go. How's this gonna go? Probably mucking this up in new and interesting ways, but what can you do? There's no way I could curve away from that fast enough, but what I can do is this. Oh, that might still be a little too much. Well, it is what it is. Can't be helped. And of all the things to slag off, you slag off the slope. No, down, please. Please go down. I don't get why I had this bit pop up here, though. I think that was unnecessary as is. Let's try it again. Getting there, though. Alright, yeah, that is quite a bit of slope. Alright, so we have to just not Roller Coaster Tycoon this. I need to get a lot better at this. Like you coming down. I feel like I artificially made that problem for myself. Well, nothing too surprising there. We got money to blow, thanks to our past successes. So let's just crash the game by trying to make it figure out that kind of connection. Yeah, I don't feel like spending 50 million on that, so no thanks. Might be better to yeah, what the hell? I'm not scared of spending money. This is the most beautiful rail network you've ever seen, and I won't hear otherwise. At least the roads understand. And one last one, we're gonna need you to head back. Your jealousy of this beautiful track is duly noted, but it shall not be acted on. Alright, why don't we have the big boy in charge of this one? Well, cost is a good reason not to have him in charge of this one. Might have to go back and beg for that money that I wasted. You've clearly mastered this game. Onwards to Europe. Well, I at least want to see my train do its thing. Alright, big boy. And this is all about the oil, so we need some tankers here. Tank car? Capacity seems oddly low, though. Oh well, this is what it is. Good enough. So how does this work for you then? Your line is certainly from here to there. Ba-boom. Ka-ching. And back again. Ruined by caps lock. I gotta drop this habit of mine for double capitalizing. Alright, let's make some gains. Could it be that you don't know what's going on? You apparently have no path to where you need to get to. Oh yeah, I see that. Let me sort you out there, buddy. No, need you to not do that. You know which way to go. There we go. Freaking beautiful. Achievement unlocked. Transport Master. Accumulate a fortune of 10 million without debt. Yeah. Yeah, I did that. Why not? Oh, is it going to tell me no route again? No route to Houston South. Don't you have the route right? What? Freaking engineers, man. Get to it. So I wonder if this game does have proper collisions then. Wait, what am I doing here? I feel like I went back. Oh well, it doesn't matter. We can enjoy the full range of motion for the big train financial gain, big boy. I'm glad we have that extra track there. So this game is Transport Fever. It's not out yet, it'll be out on the 8th of November. Oh, bollocks, I see the problem now. Yeah, I see the problem. I was going to take that moment to chill, but now I need to fix this. You work like that, right? Yes, you do. Transport Master is back on track. Yes, Transport Fever out on the 8th of November. I'm just running with a preview key, so I'm going to assume that all bets are off on how it'll look for the final release. I'm not allowed to review it. I don't think I can tell you go get it, but I'm enjoying it. I don't think anyone can lock me up for saying that. brakes on this thing is immense though. Now this is just with very small cities still. I hope it doesn't go to tropical levels of managing the roads and the cars when cities get real big. But maybe it does. Oh, this is a lot more enjoyable than Train Simulator. Is this where I find that I've been building the wrong kinds of stations? Because that would be kind of funny. No, no, it isn't. Phew. Still though, these exchanges are not filling up with any goods. They all appear to be going here. And I don't think I have a way to link them together. No, there we go, we're getting some fuel. Is this train actually making money, Jake? Heavens no! Big Train Financial Gain is running a massive deficit. But it's bringing its first payload, it's bringing a little bit of fuel over to Montgomery. Yeah, and it's doing it Lilac Wars Macbeth level style. What the heck was that? I don't think those signals are all that fast. The gain's so small, I can't even see them there. I guess my trucks are still carrying all that fuel, but this was just an exercise in building astonishingly beautiful, well-made, extremely masterfully planned railway networks. Somebody just threw down the blocks of wood and went, sod it. Built to specification. Alright, so now that we've conquered America, how about we make our way back to Europe? Man, Bornholm's looking big. Okay, it's definitely grown. Montgomery should have grown the most, though, given that it's actually getting goods. I just want to admire once again how profitable our lines are. Look at that green. A little lacking the year before, though. I'm guessing that's just because long journeys. Even more green. And these trucks, I think they're made of green. Practically biofuel. Quite a bit less since I've brought in more trucks, so the gains are spread out between them more. And then there's the big earner, the one shot. Cha. Millions. Millions of ducats. Well, I'm satisfied with that. How about we move on? Gonna save this as mastery of trains. Oh, I want to have one little look over at our plane as well. Wherever it is. Anyone see the plane? Maybe it crashed and burned. Oh really, where's the plane? Aha! What? Don't think that's where you're meant to be, buddy. Well, I guess it disagrees. Anyway, how are you doing financially? So close. If you were actually going a distance, I think you'd be making me a reasonable amount of money. Alright, let's spread the Enlightenment to Europe. To the main menu. Okay, free game it is then. Let's make it Meacham. I'm still keeping it flat because, oh boy, don't trust me with Meacham or godforsaken Hilly. And what will we choose as our seed? Arbitrary character string. Just enter something. Might as well put in my own name. Oh shoot, I chose USA again. Well, I guess we get to enjoy another minute of this. 1850 start. I can't cope with 1850 start. I mean, these horse-drawn wagons just aren't making me the ducats that I need. Is it meant to be more difficult? I don't know. Meacham difficulty, Jake. No, I would like to enjoy this, not get curb stomped by it. Wait until I can actually make some half-decent networks before we start moving up in difficulty. Oh god, it's all desert. First off, Europe. Second off, my name, and we can start. To accelerate growth by fulfilling cargo needs of towns. If you say so. Quite like this tram thing. Well, it's a train. It's an odd one, but I'll take it. What a fun little game. Zandona says, just tuned in. Is there teching and what's the end date? I don't know what the end date is. As for teching, well, as time goes along, you'll unlock new thingamajiggers. Okay, so I wonder if I can be a cheap bugger and set an airport here and an airport at the other end of the world and just make loads of money that way. Probably take a while for it to take off. But when it does, I imagine it's quids in. As long as I don't spend too much money on the initial investment, it should be good, right? Maybe a Meacham airport has better catchment. Yeah, it also has enormous costs, so forget that. Not seeing any use for multiple terminals here. But I might need it in the future, so we'll make it so. Take the casuals route here. Try just upgrading the small one if possible, Jake. Why? I need some reasoning to go with that. It seems a little hard to get many people here. This must piss off the local authorities something major. They're not demolishing all their homes this time around. Oh, well that is a tiny catchment. Probably have to bring it in like that to actually get them. So they get attachment from the road and where it connects into them. More so than anything else. Alright, well, if you say so. You want a huge airport on your doorstep? Here you go. Although I don't like that. I'm still not getting much catchment with it. Get more if I just demolish half your homes. Ah, good enough. Might benefit from actually having a bus line that leads to these as well. And this is Europe. Does that mean we drive on the left or the right? Don't see any cars, so I can't tell. Okay, they're driving on the right. The scum. I'll speak to the Queen about this. So we get different vehicles since we're over in Europe. Just one of these, how badly could it possibly do? Borderline acceptable. And then there's you. You're going to need an actual airplane here. Might as well go for the big, expensive, fast one. Even though your upkeep is through the roof. And there's no sense having more of them since, well, this journey's going to take you forever and a day. Similarly though, maybe I should have something that that'll bus our people here to this, because the catchment here is also quite small. Needs more hills and forests. Well, to be fair, I told it to be flat, because I'm a big old casual. Good. I don't know if this is too many or too few. There is a lot about this game I do not know. But we're learning as we go along. Unless you played Transport Tycoon Deluxe a ton, in which case you're probably not learning anything and you're just screaming at your monitor in frustration over everything I do. Alright, that looks borderline acceptable. We're going to have road networks for these and buses feeding them. But how about getting industry as well? And I should probably focus on one of these corners. This one seems to be the most annoyingly hilly. But yeah, we can work with that, right? I mean, for example, we have coal coming out of here. Wish I knew more about the supply lines in this game, so I could figure out where coal has to go. If I were coal, where would I go? Probably to the steel mill. Produces steel and slag. And where would all that go? I don't know, I feel this pressure to actually get everything working properly. Crude oil seemed to make the good money here, and we could just go blip, blop. And then we'd take the fuel and oil elsewhere. Right, people have been telling me to set up the industries, but I'm not actually sure which to go for. Is that... Oh my god, they got Grimsby here. Grimsby is a rough place. And this place, for example, deals in stone. Where does stone even go? This is somewhere that OpenTDD certainly excelled at, giving you loads of information, even if it was more than you ever wanted. Stone and slag goes here, and then we get the construction materials that they really want back home in Barnes. Jake, can you starve Grimsby into submission? I could probably get rid of their roads and draw a train line just around them that they could not escape from, and then I would laugh quite a lot. Don't think it would make me much money though. I could probably also just demolish the place. Yeah, so I've had a little train network that went from there to there, and then I would have to bring your stuff somewhere else. Like, where does the oil go? And I brought the oil here. Who wants plastic anyway? Do cities want plastic? Well, damn. No, that's construction material. What is plastic used for? He just doesn't know. Don't get into coal, Jake. The Iron Lady will shut it down in about 30 years. The Iron Lady has no authority in my Europe. Nobody has authority in Grimsby. Well, I keep staring at these and not figuring out what I want to do with it. Very indecisive of me. And I could bring the forestry stuff over to the sawmill. But I might be better off just doing that with trucks. I mean, why would I use anything other than trucks for that, especially on such not flat terrain? I don't even know where planks are meant to go. Those are not planks. Who in the world wants planks? Aha, okay. Goods. Goods are made from planks and plastic, or planks and steel. That's a long journey for you to make. But long journeys are more money, right? Alright, well, I think we'll start with a bit of a forest truck. Too much curvature, what? I feel just a little sad that I can't have roundabouts here. Maybe you can though, maybe I'm just not being creative enough. Relaxing, money-making fun. I haven't set up a single railway yet. Thought it would cost extra to mow down these trees, but I guess not. Opal Blitz cost a lot more, but this speed seems worth it. I guess I'll buy 2 of them. Get to it. Jake, can you show the plane in first person? Well, I already did. You'd have to find it though. And I sure as hell don't see it. I guess I could turn on something. I'm sure some button showed route. There we go. It's going to be somewhere along here, probably still flying towards the place. Oh, well, here we go. Just in time for the landing. The Opel Blitz is a good truck. The Wehrmacht recommends it, Jake. Cheers, Sidoin. Good to know. Alright, let's see if we can't take off a bit faster here. Because surely nobody here wants to be collected. Disturbing number of 180s in this. Check the security on that perimeter fence. I think even Orkney Airport has better security than that. I'm popping away. The skybox is pretty, but it could be prettier. I've forgotten again what game it was that had that beautiful sandbox. Wasn't. Ah, Firefighter, the game. You know, should have ripped that. If you think this is beautiful, you're completely right. Maybe someday you'll have some passengers, people that want to fly far away from wherever they are. And maybe eventually somebody will want to take the bus. Well, 2 people actually do. You're well on your way to making me money. My favorite kind of money. We're trucking over the wood. It's good. Can't remember where. Am I even in the right place here? No, I'm in the wrong corner of the map. Still, even when I make those planks. Have to bring them over to the steel mill. No, not the steel mill, you tool. Goods factory. So really, if I have all the planks here, is it better for me to take it here to the Ripon Goods factory? Or over to the Grimsby Goods factory? I don't quite get it. I think you make more money the further distance you go, and the faster you go. But I'm going by open TDD memory here. Jake, do you like Scottish or Swedish food more? There's barely anything that can be qualified as Scottish or Swedish food. Now, the Swedes have a lot of disgusting food here, like their fish eggs out of a tube. Or their bastardized version of blood pudding. But they do have some real crackers like knäckebröd and kroppkaka. Oh man, head cake is delicious. So we're certainly not turning a profit here just yet, but people are only just getting used to our transport. We've got the first nervous person from Barnes who wants to get on this plane. Vorla wants to celebrate the knäckebröd. I feel like I'm missing out by not having a decent train network here at all. Every so often the game bugs out and just holds down the key that I'm pressing, which is causing it to pan. An odd one that. I feel like I should offer the citizens of Grimsby an escape. What if I gave them a way to go over to Barnes? Might be a bit of a long shot though. Performance. It's almost too good. What do you think? Worth it? I think it's worth it. Nobody, and I mean nobody, wants to live in Grimsby. Terminal station for passengers, sure. I can always upgrade it later if the need arises. Where will I put you? It's all about closeness to this, isn't it? So maybe I should just throw it here so we can capture everybody. Sod roads, nobody needs them. Maybe give you two of these so you get more people. I don't know if that actually gets us more. Demolishing buildings in Grimsby is probably going to help the housing market more than hinder it. Beautiful line. Swedish blood pudding is more smooth. It's basically just blood and flour. Now they sweeten it here. That's disgusting. Should have it all gritty. Don't want to maul the Barnes buildings, but good enough. Beautiful. I wonder if I can work with that. No, that doesn't go in like I want it to. I mean, I could probably still squeeze this in and connect it up. But what I'm trying to think is how to get my... What am I trying to think here exactly? Yeah, you. An even better plane is available. Oh well, never mind that. It's just a distraction. Now this is Grimsby's ticket out of this hellhole. Gotta have the Flying Scotsman. There is no other option here. 120, huh? The Flying Scotsman is an express passenger train that is operated between Edinburgh and London, the capitals of Scotland and England, via the East Coast mainland. Ka-ching. Oh, it's a shame we couldn't get this thing. But... yeah, no buts. Oh well, probably because it doesn't get any of these, I think. Alright, we need passengers for the Flying Scotsman. Could get the BC4. Wagons. I mean, why would I not just take this one, other than it being a bit heavier? 2 of them will do for now. It'll take a while before they actually get some use out of it, and I can always return it to there for grabbing more when the need arises, which is not right now. Go and save those poor people. Take it out of here. Is now in operation. Jake, you should consider having connections to 2 other towns that are on the way. And that would be Lead and Ripon. I mean, I've kind of built it a wee bit too far away for that now. I can still have it like go out and come back in. I don't know, I like it being Grimsby's one way out of there. Plus I only have the 1 train and not a whole lot of money. Okay, so the wood is piling up. I forget how much these blitz can hold. Not a lot, only 11. And the money's good in the wood industry. Tells me I could probably do with a third one. Which line is even this? Should have named them. Didn't name them. It's the teal one. Wait, that was good. It previewed the lines when I hovered over them, just like I wanted it to. Amazing. I just have to want something and the game does it for me. Is it just me, or is this Europa a bit England, Jake? Diversity a bit, please. We need a Frankfurt. Is anybody using this yet? Oh, it's full! Hot damn, you're about to make me some money, aren't you? Amazing. How about over here? Don't tell me I'm gonna need another plane. I mean, they did just come out with a new, bigger, better plane. Wow, and it's a whole lot faster as well. I should have waited for the Lockheed. Just gotta wait 2 years for it to come out. 4 times loading speed as well. It's an American aircraft, remember, the Lockheed Constellation aircraft line. I feel for this, we have somebody that actually wants to go to Grimsby. Heavens knows why. We already have 2 people that wanted out of there. And they saw a ticket out of here. Let's enjoy the Flying Scotsman, shall we? I'm guessing what we saw there were the bits of randomly generated terrain stitched together from... We could see that from underneath. Apply the brakes. People are not brakes. There's something very enjoyable about this, and I know you agree. That's how we save on lighting in the tunnels, make them super transparent. The tunnel is people seeing the light as they leave Grimsby. If only you knew how right you are and how bad it was there. It's one hell of a line though. I feel like the helicopter from No Mercy in Left 4 Dead, altruistically saving people from the fate of Grimsby. I mean, they are piling up to get out of here already. But how much money do I make off of this? It's probably not a whole lot. 68k, so barely anything. But once we actually start getting a decent number of people on this, it'll be turning the greens excessively. think we need another truck doing this line. Any excuse to invest in another bit of Opel Blitz. So it costs 133k to purchase one of those. Oh, and they've made their money and then some already. That's good to know. Still though, you'll be producing the lumber and I don't have anything set up to take you away. Maybe I should set that up because I feel like I'm losing out here. So I need to hear it from chat, maybe from experienced players. Should I build a train to get the lumber away? And if so, should I put it to the further away one or the nearer goods factory? Because I don't know. I really don't know. I do not have the experience in Transport Tycoon games. Oh, mama, the money on that one. Well, I think we've answered a question about how profitable planes can be. Train and further away, says Lights Orange. Well, what I'm hearing is cargo plane. I remember when I played Open Transport Tycoon Deluxe and I thought I was being really clever because I transported jewelry by helicopter. It made sense to me. I mean, who would need a train's load of jewelry? Experienced players, this game's not even out yet, man. Now you're not thinking like an exploiter. Alright, so gonna set up a train then. Heaven help me if I have any idea how. Look at it, it's already... Why is it plow into the ground so much, I wonder? Oh, I just had a thought. Maybe... No, I don't think I can raise or lower it. That's a shame. Okay, well, I need you to get all the way over here somehow. I'll figure it out. Seems like a bit of a waste though, just having these one line or one train lines. Try and get perspective here. Where am I even going? Right over there. Let's hope those accursed road vehicles don't slow us down on the Freedom tracks. Good. It really feels like I'm carving it down here. I don't think that's how trains are meant to do it, but well, I don't know much about trains, so what can I say? Oh, this looks bad though. I get the feeling that that's going to be too much of a height difference. Might be. We can try anyway. Yeah, way too much slope apparently. Still way too much slope. Oh, come on, it's just a little bit of slope. Oh well, back you go a bit then. Oh, you gotta be joking me here. Maybe we should try from the other end. This is getting tedious. The other not very slopey end. Done. So I don't know how much we're going to be transporting here. Couldn't hurt to have another Flying Scotsman, I don't think. Good train. And now we need some wagons, stake cars for logs. Stake card is then 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe even 5. Although I don't have enough money. Well, that'll do us for now. This is not, however, the Saving Grimsby line. This is the making loads of moolah from the planks, like we're Johnny 2x4. That's right, how many odd things can I reference in one stream? I could use a plane to transport wood, and it would be a bit daft to do so, I think, but I could. Okay, there you go, to make me some more money. So I could, for example, buy... Oh, we don't have any cargo planes. Well, color me disappointed. I hope the game has them. They might be later tech, but I still want them. I think I'm about to go into debt, though, and that's not nice. I mean, it's clearly just all down to us going on a spending spree that we're all this in debt. Down to our last 21 grand, and I don't know who's about to ring in the dosh to make it. This isn't good though. Now we have a truck that's just... Okay, go back to the depot then. I hope you don't cost me money while you sit in the depot. And that's a good point, do they? So, do you keep costing me money? I guess we'll know. We're in 55. If it ever costs me money, we'll see. And it's just gonna sit there rusting away. Oh, you did get some wood. Good. Dig me out of this pit of debt that I have created for myself, please. Also, that's some good looking planks. Might seem an odd thing to say look good, but they do. Why did you do that? This had better be worth so much money it curls my toes. Reasonable. Need a lot more planks though. Alright, they're piling up at the very least. And these guys get plenty of wood coming in so they can produce that stuff. Oh, I love production lines. It just puts me very comfortably in mind of patrician. I forget that place. It's not Barnes. We have a tiny, tiny amount of people actually using our lines. And our airport is so very unpopular. Unlike this place. Make me that moolah. Millions. It'll take a while, but eventually you'll pay yourself off and the airports. Exciting times. Jake, why don't you tap that other lumber mill right next to your railway? You are talking about this one, right? Wait, next to your railway. Next to my railway. That's a lumber mill. No, that's an ore mine. Yes. Okay, there's one. No, that's the ore mine again. Yes. I see nothing. Okay, between Grimsby and Ripon. No, that's the ore mine again. Well, that's a sawmill, but there's no point tapping that. What I need is just raw wood. Nope, not seeing whatever you're talking about. I'm seeing, though, that we got some of that lumber just piling up. We're back in the green where we belong. Where's that train of ours? Steaming back to pick up the wood. So Jake, now that you are the logistical boss, can you understand why our employers on Eurotruck get mad when you faff about, arrive late, and destroy the cargo? Nonsense, even if it's destroyed, it's still cargo. We've already been paid. Okay, so you do cost money, but barely anything. That's what I'm being told. So at a vastly reduced running cost then. 23.6k for you. But you? Okay, not seeing it. Okay, looks like the running costs are about 5% when they're stored. That I like. Jake, can you move the idle truck into shipping coal or something? Does it bother you that it's sitting there doing nothing? I mean, then I'd have to build actual areas to pick them up. It just doesn't seem right to do something half-heartedly. Besides, where does coal even go? What I would like to do is get the production for this completely finished up. They require either plastic or steel, and steel would require me to take from, well, probably take that iron ore to somewhere that needs it, like here. Ooh, that actually seems very profitable. Steel, steel, and slag, or steel. Don't get it, but whatever. That would work out, actually. I should probably do that. I mean, I just need to drive you to here. And get some coal, but the coal was back here now, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly not how I wanted the road, so never mind that. I wonder in reality what's more expensive to build, a road or a railway? Oh yeah, I don't have money. It's so much cheaper just to follow the lay of the land here. But I have no money, so that is a moot point. Where's all my money going? People should be paying me a lot more for the privilege of getting my airplane. I really wonder how in a game like this you're meant to make all the money you need to get the production things up and going. Because I mean, I blew 30 million very easily. Now if you start on hard mode, how do you make loads of money when you really can't afford anything at the start? That's stuff I'd like to know, because I sure don't know it right now. Not going to be making any money transporting 2 planks at a time though. Yeesh. This isn't good. Where's all the wood? Producing none per year. But why? No, really, why? Where's my wood? Cool. Alright, I'd love to do a lot more with this, but I think we're going to call it there. It's been a long weekend of streaming. We'll call ourselves Master of Wood here. I also want to know how many people I've managed to save from Grimsby. Look at them, they're just queuing up to get out of the place. Our salvation will arrive soon, they say. Oh, they're already calling the place they're going their new home. Isn't that cute? And of course, more people. I've unloaded. Fools. Yeah, I started turning the green though, so it seems like it takes a good 5 years for my things to start making money. I would love to suss out how to get good at this game. But I don't have the touch right now. Okay, I'm going to call it there. Cheers for joining, folks. I best be away to my bed. I will definitely be streaming tomorrow. It's going to be the 100th and final 2 hours of hell when I run Silent Hill 2. Probably not going to do it in 2 hours. Probably don't have a ghost of a chance of doing it in 2 hours. But we'll give it the old college try. But for me, for tonight, it's cheers. And it is cheerio.